Hello, dear Virgo. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your mid-month of November 2019 Love and General reading, and I'm doing a 4-card spread. So, hope that you're all doing very well. You are the lucky last today, because normally it would have been Libra, but because they were the last and they had to wait extra for their reading, I did their reading first. It is the time of Scorpio still, and we've had a full moon in Taurus a few days ago. So how did that work out for you? Right now, as we speak, Jupiter is at the 26th degree of Sagittarius. It's home sign of Sag, and the 26th degree is the galactic center point. So it's a very important time. Okay, that's the universe. That's the road to the universe, let's say. It's the, just like how we have an entrance, a portal. The portal is open with Jupiter being at the galactic center point. So looks as though Virgo is having some sort of an offer coming through. This is unexpected. It's not a mature offer of a king, but it's a youthful offer from a page of cups, which could be Piscean energy, could be any other sign. So let's see, this is in the now position. Let's take your foundation. You've got the 7 of Pentacles in the distant past. In the recent past, Knight of Pentacles. Crowning your reading is the Empress. That's beautiful. I love that. And the outcome, dear Virgo, is the Strength card, which is the energy of Leo. We've got at the bottom of the deck, oh wow, 10 of Swords, and you're not the only sign that got that. What I see with this 10 of Swords, I'm using the Arcanum Tarot. As you could see, the woman is facing upwards. So this is saying that she knew that these swords were being, she's been not deceived, because she knew that there was an ending. And the swords were, she was accepting them one by one. So it's a sense of having an acceptance of an ending. Of course, 10s are always about endings. So what comes after an ending, it's the new beginning. So the 10 turns into the Ace of Swords. And that could be around, because we begin with the Ace and we end with a 10, right? So one of the first sword would have been the truth. All these are truths that have come up, that have been perceived, that have been communicated. But it's the end because there are 10 here. Okay, and she has willfully accepted those swords. So she wanted this end. She was hoping for this end. She knew that it was the time that it wouldn't go any longer, any further. So this is the end of a chapter, obviously. What's beneath her? We've got the 5 of Cups. So what the 5 of Cups always says is that, look at those 3 cups that are spilt. They were, once upon a time, they were standing upwards. They were a celebration. Now he's focusing on those spilt cups and not looking at the 2 cups behind. So that means that, at some point, 9 of Cups, even further back when we go, it was a wish fulfillment. Some of you may be finishing up with an Aquarian, maybe ending a situation with an Aquarius. Why? Because, of course, the star. Oh, wow, and we've got Leo as well. So there's a lot of fixed energy here. Okay, Aquarius is air, and we do have the 10 swords. So the person that you've been dealing with or ending a situation with may have had strong ego. Wow, We've got Aquarius, we've got Leo, we've got Scorpio, all the three fixed energies, I should say. All that is missing now is Taurus, really. The Death card, Scorpio. Scorpio, we're at the time of Scorpio now. Look at that Ace of Swords. And even though the Ace of Swords is all about truth, he's holding it pointing downwards and he's hiding. So this is saying that there were truths that were being withheld. And now with Mercury retrograding in Scorpio, things are coming up for airing, for communicating, for talking about. Just going to put her there so you can see her face. So, Leo. Once upon a time, there was happiness here. There was warmth. It was, Leo is all about the heart. Obviously, this was a, a union, let's say, a relationship that was working, that was real. It wasn't a deception, but things happen. The wheel of fortune keeps turning and turning. Some of you may have been the sun in this relationship. You were as open as the sun, as clear, as innocent. Why? Because the sun does show children. And you may share children, yes. And Leo is all about creativity, it's risk-taking, it's children. Okay, Leo is also, it's truth, it's the heart, it's fun. So it was fun at some point. It was. And, it was probably a wish fulfillment too. You've got the Nine of Cups here. It was a wish fulfillment. But then came the Five of Cups, so something happened. That celebration went sour. Why? Because there's another relationship here. Two of Cups. Okay, now the 9 and the 5, I should say the 9 and the 2, because they're all upright, would be the 11. 9 and 5 is 14, which is temperance, and it's the angels. In temperance, the angels are alchemizing, preparing something else. Those two cups that are standing have been prepared by the divine. So this was a chapter that needed to end. It was a wish fulfillment that now you need to heal from. Okay, now you may be dealing with an Aquarius who may still be hoping that it's not the end. But this is you, and you may have been used and abused. Okay, why? Aquarius is an air sign. These could be harsh words. Okay, they could be harsh words. They could be harsh truths that are brought up now from the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is all about intimacy, your partner's money. When commitment. When something is off kilter, it's only a matter of time that it's going to end. Okay, there is no balance. There's an imbalance. And that's why we've got the Ten of Swords, and you knew about this, dear Virgo. You expected this, and you may even have hoped for it. Let's look at the Twin Flame Oracle by Mystic Moon. And then I will look at your cards, all of them. I smell an emperor around. I was going to say I smell a rat, but because I feel that your energy, you are the empress here, no doubt. We've got two cards that opened up, fear and vibrations. So someone was in their fear-stricken energies, you know, in the dark. We've got the dark and we've got the light. I feel that these are the polarities of your relationship, I feel. And that's probably why you are in this energy, dear Virgo, because you are growing spiritually, you're connecting with the divine. So we've got the darkness and then we've got such light and beautiful energy here. So you may have gone through an era, a chapter of darkness, and usually the darkness is, comes along for a reason. We have to learn something from it. So, whoever we are dealing with in our lives, there's always a reason why they're there, either to teach us or we need to teach them, or, the lessons are taught from one person to the other. We go through experiences and we are sent people who act as the catalyst for our lesson. Let's see what else we've got. And we've got divine feminine, connecting with the divine, with spirit, as you can see here. Okay, look at the energies that are radiating from above. This is connection with the divine, no doubt. So that's probably why there was an ending, because you were dealing with someone who was still in their shadow and in their fear. And maybe that's where the connection was lost. Let's take a couple more. And we've got fifth dimension. Fifth dimension is obviously a soulmate connection, a twin flame. Why? Connecting on the fifth dimension with another person, as you can see. So you obviously raised your vibrations and you could not carry the weight of the other person. That's where the disconnect happened, obviously. And we've got shadow work. There we go. You see? You've done your shadow work, but you were dealing with someone who was still doing theirs. So you were dimensions away from your partner. That's why I feel that you were hoping for this. Let's take 3 Lenormand, and this is the Gilded Reverie. Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Reverie. It's the expanded version. Oh, Mercury retrograde, please finish. We've got another week of it. Oh my goodness. Let's see for Virgo, please, Spirit. What does Virgo need to know? I'm going to say that if you were dealing with an Aquarian, Aquarius is usually very ahead of their time. But your Aquarius, dear Virgo, was still doing their shadow work. So they were not as progressed, not as enlightened. That's where they were lacking, and that's where the disconnect happened. Let's take your Lenormand cards and see what do we need to know. We've got the hour clock, tick tock, tick tock. The cuckoo will come out and tell you that it's time, when it's time. Now this is very Saturnian. The Lord, the Lord of karma and of time is Saturn, and Saturn says that time's up. This is a number 10. 3 and a 7 equal 10. We've got the snake, which can be that you were dealing with someone deceptive, but also the snake, can be wisdom. It can also be, these Scorpio energies, like shedding the skin, transforming. It's a number 7. So I think that this is the wisdom that's brought to you by source, because it's a number 7. Okay, number 7 is the divine for me. Okay, so if you were sent a Saturnian, difficult, narcissistic person, then there was a reason for that. Obviously, let's see what comes after the snake. Because the snake, it almost looks like an 8 as well. So the divinity symbol, and also having done things over and over in the same way, trying again and again, but it looks like you moved forward, and you moved forward quickly, like you jumped dimensions. But your other half, okay, your partner of the past, because I think time's up, they're still doing their shadow work. So let's take one more card. I don't want to be repeating myself. And we've got the well, and this is the extended version. So the well can mean that something is bottomless, endless. Okay, the emotions are endless, the opportunities are endless, but it does equal to a 4. 4 and a 1 is 5, and 5 again is an imbalance. Many times they would look into a well and they could see their future. Let's take another card so we could see what's showing up in that well. And we've got the clovers, which is luck and abundance. And this is a number 2, which speaks of partnership. So you may be, and this is a number 6 here. 6 is always a number of balance. The clovers mean luck, they mean prosperity. Okay, a lucky break within relationships or partnerships, even in business, because this is a 2. 2s always speak of balance, but they do speak of partnership as well. So, and we've got the lilies, and the lilies is pure energy, Virgo. This is your virgin card, okay? This card also has a connotation of sexuality. And it's very similar to the Empress, because the Empress also is very attractive. She's very sexual. She's very beautiful. And, the lilies can be very motherly as well. So the pure love that comes from Mother Mary, whereas here we've got the Mother again and the Empress, which is the pinnacle of beauty and of love and of manifestation. Now she is either Taurus or Libra. Libra is partnership, obviously. Wow, and those of you that look at the letters, this is a K. Yeah, and look at what's beneath that. You are crossing a bridge. You are leaving one bridge and going over the other bridge. So again, 38, which equals an 11. Okay, crossing over. And when I say crossing over, I mean not passing away. I mean change. You're barking up another tree, let's say. You're taking a different path. Now, number 30 breaks down to the 3, again, the Empress. And look at who's in your past. This is someone that's in your past, the masculine, divine masculine, Martian ruled. Obviously, he's got Mars, the glyph of Mars. He's very sexual. A is very prominent in the name. First name, second name doesn't really matter. And we've got quite different energies coming through now for you, dear Virgo. Quite different energies here with the Page of Cups. Okay, this is a very innocent offer. This is an unexpected offer, an offer of love. This could also be an apology. Of course, pages are news that comes through, a message that comes through that's going to fill your cup and make it overflow. It's going to make you very happy. In your foundation, 7 of Pentacles, you've invested a fair bit of time and energy. Okay, you're ready to reap the rewards. You're ready to pick those pentacles off the tree. You're holding a basket. Is that going to be it? You won't be investing more? I don't know. But 7 is like a number of stopping to smell the roses. Maybe, you know, this pause means to me that you put a lot of thought into your foundation and what was going on there. I will be taking more cards, of course, but we've got 2 cards with pentacles. We've got the 7 of Pentacles, which is your energy, obviously. You are earth. 7 is the divine number. It's saying that you got up to the 7 and not up to the 10. Not up to the 10 of Pentacles. So 7, you know that the Saturnian quarter, Saturn does the whole horoscope in 28 years. So each quarter of the circle of the horoscope is 7 years. They do say that many couples tend to separate after 7 years. It's either 7 or 14 or 21, but that 7 is poisonous. It's like very important. If you make it past the 7 years in a partnership, committed or otherwise, even business, you should get to the 14. So you were at a very critical time in your relationship and you were looking at the situation, but you got only up to the 7, as I said. Now, in the recent past, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is obviously not the same energy as this masculine. This masculine is more, he's more in the age of a king, at the age of a king, obviously. He's not a knight, and he's more driven by his desires. Here we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Usually this is my Virgo card. Slow and steady wins the race, they do say. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, and he's a knight. He's not a king. So he's still, how can I say it? He's still building his future. He's holding the pentacle, so money is very important. This could be, you know, knights are all about action. He's very slow but methodical, very grounded and very practical. So he will put a lot of thought before he offers that pentacle to whoever he wants to offer it to. Now, crowning your reading and what's on your mind is manifestation, abundance. For some of you, it could even be pregnancy. She's holding that lotus, okay, in her hand, which is beautiful. And for some of you, I suppose, there could be an age difference, let's say, or this could be just a difference in maturity through life experiences, let's say. Now, the outcome here is the Strength card, and the Strength card is all about having the courage, the strength, okay, to tame that wild beast. That wild beast is your psyche, your higher self. This is you trying to hold your, wow, what happened to my camera? This is you trying to hold on to that wild beast. You're trying to hold yourself back. Some of you want to want a relationship where there will be trust and there will be more reciprocity, working together instead of working on your own. I feel here, as you can see here in the 7 of Pentacles, looks like you're doing the investing. You're like, the investments are from you. You are pruning, you are sowing, you are reaping. It looks as though you're doing all the work on your own, dear Virgo, here. For some reason, we've got the 5th dimension here. Now I'm going to take some more cards because the 5th dimension is a very important card. It does speak of connecting on another dimension with another person. So this is a twin flame connection, no doubt. That's what happens with twin flames. They could be on different dimensions. And that's why it's hard to find your other half, your twin. personally, I believe that when we sleep, we astral travel. And you could be living on the 5th dimension with your twin flame. For those of you that are having dreams about the person you feel is your twin, they're not dreams, they're real. You just think they're dreams because you're sleeping. Let's take a card on this Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Swords. Love that. Let's see what this Page of Cups is in the now position. Queen of Pentacles, same energy. Queen of Pentacles and the Empress are the same feminine energy. Let's look at the Strength card. Oh, we've got the Hanging Man, which is Pisces. This is your 7th house, Virgo. You're going to have to be patient because there is a hold up here for whatever reason. Let's see what the Empress is all about. And we've got the Hierophant, which is the energy of Taurus. We've got Taurus twice here. Wow. Can you see that? Now, the Hierophant can be restrictions, of course. It's a number 5. 2 major arcana in your mind. What you're hoping is for abundance, love, and commitment. That's what you're thinking about. That's what you're hoping for. Now, usually with a Hierophant, there are 2 keys, are there not? There are usually 2 keys. Yes, they're on his cloak. Okay, so this is like closing one door and opening another. Obviously, some of you have been hoping you've been hoping to manifest the Empress. And the Empress, which, of course, as I said, is either Taurus or Libra. And Libra is the partnership house. Taurus is all about our self-worth. Uranus is actually in Taurus, so self-worth comes up a lot. You know, the Hierophant can be quite difficult energy. Why? Because it's you've got to do things in a certain way. They've got to be done in a traditional way. You're taking into account the family, the extended family, the community. What will people say if I am the Empress and I just go for what I feel passionate for? Because she is all about passion. She's not only about beauty. She's got the emotional, okay, and she's also got the physical. Why? Taurus is all about the 5 senses. She needs to feel those 5 senses. She needs to manifest her values. She needs to have wealth as well, because Taurus is the house of what you have, what you own. So let's take another card on that Hierophant and the Empress. And we've got the Knight of Cups now. So the Page of Cups turns into the Knight of Cups. Well, that's good. That's progress. That is progress. There is an age difference here, and an experience maybe even through life's up and downs, let's say. So we've got a Knight of Pentacles here, which can be also, because we've got 2 knights here, we've got the Page and the Knight of Cups. You know, there are many layers in the tarot, but here with the Knight of Pentacles, the Aquarius, because we've got the Ace of Swords here, the Aquarian past partner may also have been offering you their pentacle in the recent past. Very slow to move, but the Knight of Pentacles can also be the Virgo card. So some of you are looking at your finances, obviously. You're treading very carefully, but we've got the Ace of Swords here as well, which is very interesting because the Ten of Swords does turn into the Ace. Let's look at that Ten of Swords. We've got the Three of Cups. which can mean a three-way situation. And we've got the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. Cancer is the home, the family. Okay, this is movement. Now, many times it can be a card of successfully moving. It can also mean overcoming obstacles. But I feel here that you are in the driver's seat. The Chariot is the North Node. Whatever is fated, fate is not here for a reason. Fate is the divine showing you the way. Okay, so you are successfully moving away from this energy here. Let's look at the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to say that, again, you may be dealing with a Taurus. If you are, obviously you are the Queen of Pentacles, you've got a Knight of Pentacles. Here you are showing up as the Empress, and you've got the Knight of Cups. So there's Piscean energy here, no doubt. Pisces is all about devotion, unconditional love as well. Okay, now this cup that is being offered to you may be only a knight, and he's slow moving, obviously, but he's true. He's true, and he's going by the book. He's doing things in a religious way. This could also signify that there is, this cup is going to be taken. It's going to go the long haul, let's say. There is enough emotion and stability in the pentacle that it's something that will be long lasting, let's say. But with a hangman, it looks as though you need the courage and the strength to end the cycle of the past, I think. Whatever sacrifices you've made, you need to look at those experiences in a different perspective now. Let's take another card on this area here. And we've got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, yes. Three of Pentacles can be expansion and growth, but it can also mean that you like in career, you're doing a wonderful job, you're being noticed for your talents, or you're spending time instead of sulking and waiting around, even though you are, because this is a moment of pause again, as I said, with the Hanging Man. This is like changing your perspective and seeing the lesson in what you went through. Now, some of you are taking a big step where career is concerned. Here with the Three of Pentacles, you're being noticed for your talents. Now we've got the Seven of Pentacles in the past and the 3 here, which do equal the 10. That's why I feel that there is certainty and there is longevity here. Let's look at this 7. 7 of Pentacles in your foundation, yeah. Yeah, you had a choice to make. You had a choice. 2 of Pentacles. You were doing all the work. Putting these together, that's the 9 of Pentacles. You were working, you were slaving it. And you felt emotionally like you were standing alone. Standing on your own. Emotionally, there was no connection there. The connection had been lost a while ago. And this card just fell out. Now, the Queen of Wands, very interesting. Queen of Wands is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And I feel, dear Virgo, that some of you that may be on the cusp, this may be you. You are very creative. I do feel as though with the Queen of Wands, because she is the leader. She's the one who calls the shots. She's very creative. She's holding that Ace of Wands. Now, this could be, of course, we could be talking about an outsider, someone else that's in the picture. But I feel, dear Virgo, that this is, again, it's your energy. Why? Because the card fell here. I think that you were driven by your passion. That's why. That's why in the distant past, you may have started a business which gave you the financial freedom that you needed. Or you were pursuing your desires, whether this is, you know, through love or through creativity and inspiration. She's very fiery and spontaneous, right? very different to the earth energy. I feel as though, especially with the Leo card, you do have strong Leo in your chart, I feel. Now, I think that's it. I think that's it, dear Leo. What I'd like to do, I'm going to take one card on the outcome here. One card for Virgo, please, Spirit. What's this? Strength card and the Hanging Man card. So we've got Leo and Pisces, right? Leo and Pisces. We've also got Earth here. Let's take a card, and we've got Unawakened. Yeah. Remember what I said before? You are leaving someone behind that you've given a lot to because they were unawakened. They weren't ready. They were not ready. Let's take another one. And we've got Summer. Summer means summer where you are. So summer can also mean Leo. Summer is the sun, isn't it? Again, we've got Leo energies here. I'd like to take just one card on this Knight of Cups. I do feel that this person is someone who's very stable, and emotionally they're opening up their heart. They're opening up and speaking from the heart. And as I said, with the Hierophant card there, it's talking about a traditional relationship that you may be stepping into. That's what's on your mind anyway. Let's see what else we've got. We've got, wow, we've got the Tower. So suddenly something changes. Suddenly there is some sort of a shift. Let's take another card. And we've got Victim. Oh my God, dear Virgo. Oh my God. What else do we have? And we've got Bound. Oh, wow. Now this has turned into a bit of a thriller. This is the devil energy. This is the devil energy. Okay. So what I am thinking, dear, because destruction is the Tower card for me, and the Tower for me is Uranus. Remember how I said that you're leaving an Aquarius behind more than likely? You remember that? Remember how I said that they're in their fear? I'm going to say, dear Virgo, you need to keep your eyes open, because this Knight of Cups, I don't know exactly who this is. If your Aquarian person has got strong water in their chart, then this could be them feeling making trouble. But could this be meaning that once the offer comes through, your person who is coming from a place of fear, they will show their true colors? And when I say they will show their true colors, I feel as though they may be trying to get revenge. I don't like these energies. I don't like those cards at all, dear Virgo. And I know it's turning into a longer reading. Let's look at the Hanging Man in the outcome area, because we've got the Three of Pentacles, of course, the Strength card, which is a card of courage, and the Hanging Man. Let's see, and we've got healing. Well, healing will come through. The healing will come through in time, but it will take time. I'm going to take one more card on that Bound, which is the devil energy. It's Capricorn. And we've got tribes. So we've got the family. We've got the elephants, which are very gracious. They're very careful with their cubs. They're very family orientated. This is like family and connection. And I feel as though having the tribe card on top of the Hierophant, there is the potential to have a commitment, yes, to start up a family, to become a family. But with these three cards, I'm going to say that I feel that this is the energy from your past partner, and I feel as though they're going to use every tactic in the book to try and get you, they're going to act like they're the victim, and that's the narcissism. You need to have support from the family, okay? Make sure that you don't go through this on your own. Alert, alert, dear Virgo, I'm going to say. Okay. And I'm going to say that even natural disasters, we could be talking about natural disasters here with a destruction card. We could be talking about a um, physical storm, a physical storm. So Uranus in Taurus, no doubt. Taurus is the earth. Uranus is, chaos. So I think I will leave it at that, dear Virgo. And whatever the case is, though, I do feel that you are moving into a much more progressed, let's say, progressed connection. But I think it's going to take a little bit of time more. Why? Because we've got knights here and no kings. Okay? I think it's going to take a little while longer. You've got some healing to do, baby. You've got some healing to do. And at this time, I feel as though you will be concentrating on your money. You're standing a strong, alone and strong where your money is concerned, where business is concerned, and where your stability is concerned. All right? I am going to say one more time that your luck is changing. This is the good luck card. So I'd love to hear your comments about what Jupiter will be bringing you, Uncle Jupiter. All right, everyone. Thank you again so much. Many, many, many blessings out to you, and look after yourselves, dear Virgo. Talk to you soon.